Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and whatever time it is, wherever y'all are watching this from. Welcome back to Locust Farm and Fab Shop. Today, we are actually going to be doing some cheese grater action. For those that don't know what cheese grater is, it is my 62 C10 that I'm doing an LS swap on. So, hang out, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, so what we're doing, if you can tell, what we've done is we are working on the wiring for the 62 C10, also known as cheese grater. I got it over here on the lift. I want to raise it up and put it on the lift, but this wiring that we've got coming towards the back and everything like that, just doing some thinking about it, I'm kind of lost. I need a drive shaft and I need the exhaust. Well, I want to run the exhaust first because that way I know where I can put my wires at. It might sound weird, but that way I know where I can put my wires and make sure it's not hitting any fuel lines or make sure it's not doing blah, blah, blah. So earlier this week, I hit up the old Speedway Motors website and decided to order one of these universal kits. So it came in yesterday. So we have the exhaust kit and with two mufflers. It's a universal kit, 2.5-inch exhaust. I know it's not 3-inch and 4-inch or whatever, but I figured 2.5 exhaust would do fine. So we're gonna go ahead and unload it and get it in the shop and spread it out and see what we got to do. But really, kind of before I do that, I really want to sweep up this area and get all the leaves and everything out so I can just set it all down. So y'all follow along. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe. I know I say that a lot, but I'm trying to get y'all more interactive in the videos. So appreciate it. We're gonna clean it up real quick and then we're gonna bring everything in and set it all out. Catch y'all later. Well, so this is what we got from Speedway Motors. This is the universal exhaust kit for my 62 C10, otherwise known as cheese grater. So we got the El Knifo. Let's see what we get in the box. Sound like a muffler. Yep. So mufflers. Yay! You know what they look like too. So anyway, we have 2 of those. Then we also got the universal weld-on hangers. Kind of give it some support. We got 4 of them, might need more, but I don't think so, we'll see. they sent me a nice Speedway sticker. We'll put that on the locker of stickers. Now let's see what we got to go. This should be all the pipes. Yeah, it's heavy. What do we expect? Steel pipe. All right, so that's what we got in the exhaust kit. This is what we got to work with to get exhaust on cheese grater. Yay! All right, so now that we've seen what we have as far as the exhaust, I got an idea for what we're gonna do on cheese grater. But first things first, we gotta get cheese grater off the dollies. We gotta get them up in the air. And I'm probably going to take the tires off just to give us more access to it and see what we got to do. So let's get it up in the air. Alright, so got it up on the lift. Everything is stable, everything is good. Let me get a light and I'm going to show y'all my idea that I have. It's getting a little warm in here, so I had my regular shirt on, but it's getting a little warm. Alright, so need a light. There's a light. There's a light. All right. So you see everything we've done here. Yep, motor sitting in. Got good clearance. Motor mounts. Yep. Transmission. All that looks good. Blah blah blah. So now we're going to look from the back side. C10 exhaust. I've got all the stuff to make that come down, and what I want to do is, so I've got my fuel line run through there, so that's going to have to move, because what I'm thinking about doing is actually cutting a hole in the frame right here and putting a piece of pipe through to this back here to where it goes. I don't want my pipe showing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my exhaust pipe dropping down below the frame. So this has got a small cutout right here. See that curve? But I don't have anything coming through you know, I don't want to drop it down and come up. So I'm thinking about cutting a hole in the frame, welding a piece of pipe for a pass-through. I'm running 2.5 inch pipe. So what I'm gonna do is I've got some, here it is right over here. I've got some 3 inch pipe. Basically, I want to do something like that and just run a pass through for it to come through, come like that, which I know this you'll see, but we might cut that a little bit more just to get it to where you can't see the pipe, and then dump it out like right there underneath the step. But the other thing too, I got to think of where I'm going to put the mufflers. That's going to be the next thing. I could put the mufflers right here. Let's see what that looks like. Give me just a minute. All right. So, said muffler. Wow. Yeah. I don't know how well that's going to work. Yeah, that's dropping way down too low. So, we're gonna have to figure something out here. I don't know what we're gonna do. The other option is to run it right under here and dump it out over the top of the thing and put the mufflers. Actually, put the mufflers, both mufflers right here, and dump out over. What I might do is I might get online and look and see how other people have ran theirs. I don't know yet. So, right, we're gonna do some studying and some, education in the situation. So what we're attempting to do is get this, it's got the newer style exhaust clamp, and I gotta see what I'm doing, so y'all might not be able to see. Gotta love it as it goes bouncing away. Gotta love it, and that don't like it. And that's the starter. Oh, that's not going to be good. We're going to have to work on that now. Where I can't get it. Oh my goodness. Being tall and working underneath the vehicle, it's not a good thing. But it's what we got to do. So, we're just going to get that to where it holds up there. I got the drop sheet. All right, so what we're doing is we're just tightening down this V-band belt. V-band clip, I should say. Just to, good Lord, have mercy. This has also got this adapter has got the clamp or the bung hole for the O2 sensor. So we got that one temporarily mounted. All right, so well, we got this one. We just gotta tighten it down. Make sure that our O2 sensor is pointed up where we can get it if we need to. If we need to, we can always move it. I'm not going to weld these ends until we get it set up. This is just going to give me a reference for how we want to do this. So now that we've got those on, we need to look and see what we have over there. So there's some 45s or 30s, 90s, and straight pipes. So I think what we need to do is see where we're going to come through right here. Just not sure yet exactly how I want to do this. So we're going to do some studying, some ciphering, and figure out exactly what we want to do. Like I said, I've seen a lot of pictures where the exhaust is under the frame. I don't want that because eventually this is going to get dropped and I don't want the exhaust hitting the ground. So I want the exhaust up in here where I can run it through and do it same on this side because we've got the both humps. So I'm not exactly 100% sure how I want to do this yet. So we're going to do some ciphering, figuring out what we got to do some measurements, and go from there. So y'all hang out. Appreciate it. I know this is kind of jumping around a little bit, but we're going to see what we got to do. What's going on, guys? All right, so we got to take a pause for the cause and go to the parts store to get some parts. We also got to stop, go by the Tractor Supply and get some goat feed barrels because mine have all broke. So anyway, y'all hang out. We'll be back shortly. Alright, well, we're rolling down the back roads of Mississippi, headed to Oxford. We gotta go by Tractor Supply and Harbor Freight. Alright, guys. Here we come into Maple, Mississippi, otherwise known as BFE. See you when we get there. Later. Alright, guys, so this is what I'm looking at. Huh. Eco Diesel. got a bad water leak.